and he invited me to church over and over again. And he doesn't know, like, I'm a calm atheist at this point. And he invites me to church pretty consistently, like, hey, if you like this kind of music, you'd like my church. And he told me about New Spring and how they have like moving lights and they play like all these kinds of different songs and stuff. And so when I find out she's been having an affair, it feels like the bottom fell out. He invites me like, hey, why don't you come to church? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll come to church. And so I end up going to church with him, and I hear about the Good Samaritan, and honestly, like, hear about Jesus in a way that I never heard about Jesus before, and teaches about how it was these religious figures that walked past this man, and it was his natural enemy that picked him up. And so me, like, I've never thought about, like, I've never heard Jesus teach these things, or never heard this teaching on Christianity. And so it's all these religious people that are passing him by, and it's his natural enemy that picks him up, takes care of him. Go and do likewise. And
that is so, like, it's, everyone has the atheist in very small social circle. And one of the most compelling things any atheist can, and I don't want to put words in your mouth because I want to hear your opinion, but is one of the best things to help an atheist begin to question their own premises would just to be to put on display that it's the religious, it's the moralizers, the religious that killed Jesus. And in the story of the Good Samaritan that Drew is unpacking, it's in the New Testament. Check it out. And the story is Jesus telling, and he's saying that, like, a dude gets hit by robbers, falls by the wayside, everything's stolen from him, and the religious leader walks by on the other side of the road. Basically the worship leader walks by on the other side of the road, and then the person that every Jew hates, the Samaritan, who's just a standard businessman probably, and he's Jewish as well too, but he's not welcomed into the synagogues by the full Jews. Samaritans are considered like half Jewish. He goes to him and ministers his need, and Jesus is like, this is the neighbor we should be. This is the neighbor you are. Nobody's me. Everybody else is not me. And you guys need to administer care to each other. And that just, like, you saw that for the first time.
So I go to jail, and I just heard this message.
Like, I can turn my life around. And then boom.